And a very good evening, everybody. Teton hockey team kicked off a busy weekend at home against the Ore Diggers from Montana Tech, a club the Tetons beat 4-1 earlier in the campaign. Let's see how this one went right away, all Tetons. Braden Vandergraats is going to come in. Nice move. 1-zip Tetons. Then Remington Richardson with the backhander 2-zip. He's from Bismarck. He scores. Then Alex Zacharko on the left side. He's going to come in, and he will score 3-zip. Then the Sydney boys take over. It's Tristan Fink to Logan Schumacher. That's going to make it 4-zip. Then Zacharko again fires away. Their fans were loving it. 5-zip Tetons at home. And then another Sydney product, Mason Kindop, his brother played for the Tetons, slaps it. It's going to go. It's going to go for the Sydney athlete. 6-zip after one. They go on to roll 11-2. They will be home Saturday at 7 p.m. against the Ore Diggers, and then they go to Sydney for a 3:30 Central Time faceoff. So a good homecoming for your Tetons. UND, you know, they heard it from Coach Berry this week. They dropped 2 to the Big Red tonight. They get Duluth in the conference opener 7-3. College basketball, Lady Tetons and men at the Spirit Lakes Casino Classic in Devil's Lake. Lady Tetons did not finish well. They had the lead but couldn't close out. They fall to the Concordia JV 66-64. Allison Kunze off to a very good start, 12 points, 8 rebounds. And Taylor Murtaugh, the Aussie, with 12 points. The men put up 107 points on Minnesota North College Hibbing, 107-66. So a good win for them. Unbeaten and defending 8-man state champ Fairview hosts 6-3 Shoto tomorrow at Star Field at 1 p.m. So what do they have to do to keep this thing rolling?
What's it going to take the rest of the way to hopefully put up another banner here at Star Field?
We just got to keep working hard and not take teams lightly.
What's it going to take the rest of the way to hopefully bring another state championship back here?
I think we just got to keep working at practice and keep moving forward and improve on things we need to improve on.
All righty. Meanwhile, back in the Peace Garden State, not a good night for the West. Fargo Davies gets Minot, your defending state champ, 24-7. And then West Fargo Cheyenne pounds Bismarck 35-16. And for all you Coyote football players and fans out there, 2 years ago, Bismarck didn't win a game, and tonight they were in the semifinals, so it can happen. It can happen, and Coach Gibson proved that. All right, AA, Red River gets Wahpeton 35-22, and West Fargo Horace beats North 42-20. So lots of Fargo teams at the Dakota Bowl next week. Tonight we're going to continue our conversation with Lady Teton head coach Bill Triplett. Tonight, folks, he's talking about his inside game.
Our bigs are getting better. It's a process for them to be able to play the speed that we want to play, you know, and we were so blessed to have, you know, Kansas, his bad Horace, and De La Fuente that could run the floor and run that pace that we like to play. So it's an adjustment, but we also need somebody that can bang on defense and rebound too. So there's a spot there, and there's about 4 or 5 girls fighting for it. So it'll be interesting.
All right, what do you think about the conference? You saw obviously Science and Lake Region. What do you think? Another banger again?
I think so. I think Lake Region will be there in the end. They looked really good, and Science, of course, they're always good. They actually beat us by 1 point at the very end there, and there's some other clubs there too that look like potentially they could be good. Bismarck, you know, didn't play well against us at times, but they've got some really good players, and I think Jason will get it going there. So I think the league's wide open.
All right, it's going to be fun. Let's take a timeout on First News at 10.